Good afternoon, professors, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen. The time has come for us to give our final oral presentation of our senior project. And today we are really proud of presenting and explaining to all of you the system development of our project. The outline of our presentation today is as follows. First, an introduction. Then the whole system development life cycle, which includes system planning, requirement investigation, object-oriented analysis and design, system implementation, a demonstration of the capabilities of our system, the conclusions and acknowledgement. First, I would like to introduce our team. We are the Taoyuan team. My name is Josue. We also have Natalie, and Shanny, and Vanesa, Vicky, Henry, Kurt, and Kebba. And our advisor is Dr. Ho. Online ticketing systems are being used by a large amount of people all around the world, and their usage is increasing every day. Our project is a follow-up of last year's project that was a control system of a railway. This year, our project is a ticketing system and is mainly focusing on online booking and RFID tickets. The first step of the system development life cycle is system planning. And in this part of the presentation, we want to explain some of the anticipated benefits, the system capabilities, and the purpose of our project. The name of our project is Ming Chuan Speedy Rail Ticketing System, or simply MSR ticketing system, and is to design and implement a more collaborative and convenient ticketing management system. Specifically, our team worked on a hybrid in between Taiwan's MRT and HSR. The system is basically separated into three main parts. That is online booking, on-station purchase, user interfaces, and the administrator system. Now we'll hand the microphone to Henry.
Good afternoon, professors and everyone. Now I'm going to introduce our anticipated benefits. First, it's convenient for the customer who are willing to deposit their money into and use our MCU card, which we will try to combine with our student ID. Second, it saves time if the customer using reserve tickets online by using our website. Third, we'll try our best to avoid the awkward moment that if someone else having the same seat with you, by ensure the different customer will not purchase the same seat at the same time. And last, we provide 24 hours online service. Therefore, the customer can book a ticket at any time they want. And second, I'm going to introduce our system capabilities. We can set entrance and exit gate. We can create a station map. We can create a timetable, and we provide an online booking system. Also, we can set the limited booking people, and also we provide cancellation of booking. And last, we can create our own MCU card. Here is our context diagram, which you can see in the middle is our system, the ticketing system, with 4 external agents. And the point of arrow explains the flow of our information. For example, the passengers can send the new reservation, the new order to our system, and our system will return the confirmation and ticketing information back to our passengers. Now I'll hand the microphone to Vanesa.
The main function of the requirement analysis phase is to help us identify the tasks that will be performed by our ticketing system. The stakeholders. Here we can separate stakeholders into sponsor, passenger, and staff. In sponsors, they provide a justification for the system, and it's better for us to run the system. And our sponsor has Dr. Wang Litian and Dr. Liu Longlong and Dr. Ho Yongchang and Dr. Huang Shiyu. And passenger, in this case, we target for the Ming Chuan student, and staff is us, Taoyuan team. And now we know who are our stakeholders. We need to gather some information using the interview and questionnaire. In interview, we target to the professor. And at question number 1, we know all professors prefer the MRT ticketing system. And question number 2, we know that the majority of the professors would like to sit in the same class with students. And question number 3, we know that 50% of the professors prefer the 2 RFID technology system over 2D barcode. The questionnaire, we target for the student, and the student we interview is our IC sophomore and junior. We believe the most meaningful findings is come from the question number 3 and question number 6. In question number 3, we know that only 10% of the students only 10% of the students use the ticketing system often. And question number 6, we know that how difficult for them to buy a ticket online or at the station. Now I hand it to her.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. Now introduce events and things. Well, based on the information we got from interviews, questionnaires, and other market researches, we targeting identify the nouns will take place in our MSR system. Okay, for events, there are 3 kinds of events. The first is external events. External events occur in the outside system. In most of the time, they are initiated by an actor or an agent. Well, for example, they are like customers, managers, and operators. We also have the website external events. The second one is temporal events. Temporal events, as a result, reaching a point in time. They are different from external events. It will automatically produce the required output without being told to do so. And the third is state events. State events happens when something happens in the system, and that triggers the need for processing. It just happens within the system itself. Okay, for example, like this event, passenger adds value to MCU card, and our trigger is new MCU card request. Source is by passenger. Use case is what our system what to do is update the value in card. Response is change MCU card details. Destination is passenger sales department. Okay, what is things list? It comes from the nouns in our events table. And later on, they need to be stored in our database. Later on, each of identified nouns will be transformed into classes in our class diagram. Now hand the microphone to Shanny.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. Our team decided to use object-oriented approach because we want to learn this approach during our project. And I will explain object-oriented analysis, and later Vicky will explain design